Lighting for ECAT production provided by the Avery Lee Williams Family Foundation.
Welcome to the ECAT studio. This is Easton News, and my name is Paola Talarico.
And I'm Jack Ryan. Today is Tuesday, June 17th, 2025.
In Easton's special town election held on June 10th, voters rejected the proposed Prop 2.5 override. The final tally was 3,760 no votes to 2,253 yes votes. Voter turnout was significantly higher than usual, with 6,016 ballots cast. About 33% of the town's 18,174 registered voters. Most voters, over 80%, cast their ballots in person on election day. The results reflect a clear decision by residents on their override proposal.
The Summer Concert Series is back for its 5th season, presented by the Easton Shoveltown Cultural District. Enjoy free live music every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. from July 9th through August 20th on the steps of Oaks Ames Memorial Hall. This year's lineup features acts like Billy and the Jets, Jake and Jenny, Divas with a Twist, and more. Bring a chair, grab a bite, and cool down with treats from That's So Cool Shave Ice and craft beer from Shoveltown Brewery. For details, you can visit easton.ma.us/Shoveltown Cultural District.
The Easton Lions Club welcomed District 33's incoming Governor Steve Guerin, who closed their recent meeting by swearing in the 2025 to 2026 slate of officers. Lori Maver will serve as president, with Sherry Anderson as first vice president and Mark Ingalls as second vice president. The club also honored Lions Judy Jackson and David Mudd with the prestigious Melvin Jones Award, the highest honor in Lioness, recognizing their outstanding and sustained service to the community.
With great sadness, the Easton community remembers Duncan Boyd Oliver, who passed away on June 10th at the age of 87. Duncan devoted 34 years to Easton Public Schools, including 21 as principal of Oliver Ames High School. One of his proudest accomplishments was leading OA to be named top 100 schools in the nation in 1986. Even after retiring in 1999, he continued to champion education through programs in Yarmouth. The family will hold a private ceremony in his memory. Donations may be made to the Yarmouth Port Library or the Historical Society of Old Yarmouth to honor his legacy of generosity and service.
Easton Wings of Hope marked its 10-year anniversary on June 10th. 2025, celebrating a decade of powerful community impact. Founded in 2015 by Christine Harrison after the tragic loss of her niece to a heroin overdose. The coalition began as a local Facebook page to raise awareness about youth substance use. Since then, it has grown into Easton's official prevention coalition, securing over $1.5 million in funding and logging 10,000 volunteer hours. Thanks to these efforts, youth substance use in Easton has seen dramatic declines, with alcohol, marijuana, and vaping use among high school students dropping by more half since 2015.
On June 11th, the Easton Fire Department celebrated a special milestone, the 90th birthday of its vintage Persh fire engine, affectionately known as Smokey. Built on June 11, 1935, Smokey has been a proud part of the department's history and remains a beloved presence at the community parades and events throughout Easton.
Ultimate Pizza at 277 Turnpike Street in South Easton will be taking a summer break and will be closed from July 1st through July 14th. They'll reopen on Monday, July 15th. Be sure to grab your favorites before the break.
Kids fishing is back at Borderland State Park starting on Thursday, June 19th, and runs every Thursday this summer from 5 to 7 p.m. Park staff will provide fishing poles, bait, and basic instruction. Just bring your curiosity. Fishing takes place at Pudd's Pond with parking available at the Tisdale site on Mountain Street in Sharon. Volunteers will be on hand to help you get settled. All kids must be accompanied by an adult. For questions or directions, you can email borderland.park@mass.gov.
The Easton Food Pantry will be closed the week of July 4th in observance of Independence Day, meaning there will be no food distribution on Monday of that week. Regular service will resume on Monday, July 7th. After the break, you'll hear about some upcoming town decisions.
And you'll get your 7-day weather forecast. This is Easton News.
I'm Alicia Wazalewski, Youth Services Specialist at the Ames Free Library.
And I'm Hannah Paul, Youth Services Librarian.
June is heating up at the library and all around town. So bring your shades and a smile and join us for some tricentennial events. The next session of the library's Tricentennial Book Club is on Monday, July 21st at Frothingham Park. Swing batter and swing by at 6 p.m. to discuss The Teammates by David Halberstam. This book explores the friendship of 4 Red Sox players, Dominic DiMaggio, Johnny Pesky, Ted Williams, and Bobby Dorr. Brockton Rock's representatives will make a special guest appearance, and tasty themed refreshments will be thrown your way. Let's knock this meeting out of the park. Space is limited for this special event, so registration is required. Registration will open and books will be available to check out 1 month before the event, starting on June 21st.
As the weather turns sweeter and nights stay warmer, we welcome the return of our Queeset Garden Concert Series. An annual staple and good friends to the Ames Free Library, the 60-plus member Sharon Concert Band will help us hit all the right notes. Bring a blanket or chair, a picnic, and your friends and neighbors to the Queeset Garden on Thursday, June 26th at 6 o'clock p.m.
The Town of Easton is inviting residents to weigh in on the future of several municipal properties that will become available once the new public safety and DPW facilities are completed. A public workshop will be held on Thursday, June 26th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. at Frothingham Hall, and a virtual Zoom session will take place on Monday, June 30th at the same time. The town is working with consultant Studio Luz to explore reuse options for properties at 130 Center Street, 46 through 48 Lothrop Street, and 413 through 417 Bay Road. Residents are encouraged to participate and take brief online surveys to share their input.
Mark your calendars for the Easton 300 Parade on Saturday, July 12, 2025. The celebration kicks off at 10 a.m. at the corner of Center and Short Streets and ends at Main and Pond. Enjoy a state police flyover, the Aleppo Shriners, HKS Clydesdales, live bands, local officials, and more exciting acts as Easton celebrates its tricentennial in style.
And the Easton Tricentennial Committee is looking for volunteers to help out with this event. If you're interested in being part of this historic celebration, visit easton300.org to sign up and get involved.
Frothingham Park has received several exciting upgrades just in time for summer. The iron fences along Sheridan Street and the Day Street entrance have been freshly painted in high gloss black. Thanks to the Lions Club, power has been added to the pavilion with landscaping work completed by Evergreen Landscaping. Bronze plaques along the walkway and at the Sheridan entrance have been cleaned and restored, and the large plaque near the children's area is next on the list. These improvements help preserve the park's charm and enhance the experience of all visitors.
Coming up on Saturday, June 28th at the New Duncan Dance Project brings dancing in nature, the art and feminism of Isadora Duncan to the Ames Mansion. This free outdoor concert will feature historic dances by modern dance pioneer Isadora Duncan, and original work inspired by her legacy. The performance also explores Duncan's feminism and connection to Blanche Ames, both champions of women's autonomy. The show starts at 1 p.m. with an outdoor reception to follow. Parking fees still apply.
The Easton Select Board has ratified a new agreement with town and school unions to begin employee contributions to the town's OPEB Trust Fund starting July 1st. These paycheck deductions will help fund retire health insurance alongside the town's annual contributions, adding nearly $2 million to the trust over the next decade. This move reflects a shared commitment to long-term financial stability, following years of budget efficiencies, grant-funded growth, and nearly 2 decades without an operating override. The Select Board thanked all employees and union leaders for their collaboration and continued dedication to Easton's future.
Have you ever thought about volunteering in the town of Easton? Serving on a town committee is a great way to meet your neighbors, get involved in the community, and share your skills and background to help make important decisions for Easton. If you are interested in filling a vacant seat on any of these boards or committees, please complete the town's volunteer form. Once you have filled in the required fields and hit submit, the town will automatically be notified of your application.
This June, stop by Easton Town Hall to view 3 stunning paintings by local artist Catherine Honey. These works, inspired by U.S. national parks and family camping trips, are part of our ongoing exploration of natural landscapes. Catherine will also showcase new pieces featuring Easton scenery and Blanche Ames at the Ames Free Library this summer and at the Shoveltown Cultural District Art Co-op starting this fall.
There are still plots available in Easton's community garden thanks to recent expansion efforts approved by the Community Preservation Committee and Town Meeting. 8 new plots have opened up this season. A single plot is $55 and a double plot is $75. To claim yours, just fill out the Easton Garden registration form. Once assigned, gardeners will sign an agreement and submit their payment. Don't miss your chance to grow local.
Phase 3 water restrictions are in effect until November 2025. Even-numbered properties may water lawns only on Mondays from 5 to 8 a.m. and unnumbered properties on Tuesdays during the same hours. These restrictions help maintain water supply while PFAS filtration upgrades take place at Red Mill Road and Bay Road storage tank is rehabilitated. Residents are urged to limit irrigation and follow the schedule closely. Visit the Easton Water Division website for updates and more details.
The Town of Easton is hosting a public workshop on Tuesday, June 24th from 6:30 to 9 p.m. at Frothingham Hall to gather community input for the master plan update. Since the original Envision Easton plan was adopted in 2014, local needs have shifted, prompting the formation of an 11-member board to guide this new phase. With a focus on housing sustainability and evolving priorities, the plan is supported by a state grant and developed in partnership with the BSC Group. Residents are encouraged to attend and help shape Easton's future. And if you have a favorite Easton photo, you can email it to dped@easton.ma.us to be part of the project.
Now, let's hand it over to Adam Carreiro for your upcoming 7-day weather forecast.
This year, ECAT Weekly Weather Forecast. We start off from the beginning of the week with some rain showers here and there. Then midweek, the temperature rises up and we get into the 90s, starting to the beginning of summer. The temperature only lasts for one day and it drops down to mid-80s. But it stays warm and partly cloudy for the rest of the week, and we finally have a weekend with no rain. I'm Adam Carreiro, and this has been your ECAT Weekly Weather Forecast.
When we come back, you'll learn about some exciting community events.
And the next round of the Spring Sports playoffs are happening. Find out the result after the break here on Easton News.
And here it is, June 14th, Flag Day. We had a terrific flag ceremony over at the Val Moscato Stadium. Happy anniversary to all the folks here in the town of Easton. In the background, you have the Reminiscence, the famous band that joins us. Dale, I couldn't be more happier to see the crowd that's turning out.
Yeah, it's been a great event, notwithstanding the weather. So Easton's showing some flexibility and fortitude under some adverse conditions. But the weather is cooperating. The rain is done. We had a fantastic Flag Day ceremony. For those who missed it, it was quite patriotic with the patriotic music. And we had the benefit of a flyover from the Massachusetts State Police helicopter, which was pretty darn neat. And then we've now got some awesome music going on. There's a ton of events going on for the kids with the bouncy houses. And then we're going to be following up with the fireworks to cap off the night. And I don't think Easton's had fireworks before, at least since I've been here in Easton since 1993. So it's an exciting day altogether.
And I know, Dale, we get another big event coming up on July 12th, and that's going to be the largest parade the town of Easton's ever had.
Yeah, it's been a jam-packed year of activities. So the next event after this, July 12th, the parade, which will be starting near the monument and going all the way up and ending up on Main Street. And then we have on September 6th, we're having a town block party at the Governor Ames Estate. And then we're having a bonfire on October 11th, and our fire chief is coordinating and said it's going to be the biggest and best bonfire this town has ever had. And then we follow up with the only ticketed event that we have, which is the gala ending the year, which will be at Stonehill. You can find out more information at easton300.org. And it's a great opportunity for everybody in the town to come together and help celebrate our 300th year.
It's a great opportunity for us to thank our committee of volunteers. They all year, since 2013, have been sharing their time, their talent, their ideas, and their resources to make this a successful celebration. Tonight is a perfect example. We started early today planning and preparing. We had the flag ceremony, we had the community picnic, and I'd like to thank the coordinator, Jessica, for her hard work and effort to pull her volunteers together, because when you take a look on camera at all the folks that are here tonight, we certainly are bringing the town together. And I've always said from the very beginning how lucky we are to have a community like Easton where we can do things together and to celebrate in a positive way.
Yeah, so we started planning with lots of people from the town. The Easton Police Department, the DPW was very helpful. Everybody really stepped up to the plate putting this event together. The picnic celebration that's going on now was what I coordinated, and then helped out with the fireworks. Everybody is very happy here. I've seen nothing but smiles, which has been fantastic. This is what the Tricentennial is really trying to do, which is bring communities, or the community, together for fun events. So it seems like this was a success on that regard, that everybody is here, everybody's happy, and it's a great free event for our community and to celebrate the 300th birthday of Easton. And thank you for being here, and ECAT for being here and covering it. So thank you.
And it's a great opportunity to thank you, Adam, and of course ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. You have been there from the start, and that goes back to 2023 when we started to plan this celebration. And of course, when you see the crowd showing up today, we are absolutely thrilled. And our theme has always been bringing families and community together. You have helped make us do that, and the community is very proud of ECAT.
Good morning, and thank you for coming to the Children's Museum Road Race. This is our 29th road race. It's a fundraiser for us, but it's also a fundraiser. We love to have all people walking and running and bringing their kids. We have over 300 walkers and runners, and we do this every Father's Day. So we're just very happy to have everybody here. I want to thank everyone who's coming here, all our sponsors, and I want to thank Easton Cable TV for being here today as well.
Heads up for drivers, Eversource contractor AGI Construction has begun a gas main project on Belmont Street. Work will take place Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and continue through mid-November 2025. The project spans most of Belmont Street in Easton through Brockton up to Route 24. Expect some traffic delays, but all businesses along the route will remain open during construction.
Major improvements are coming to the intersection of Route 138 and Elm Street in Easton. The project includes a new traffic and pedestrian signal, a realignment of Elm Street for better flow, and reconstructed roadways and sidewalks along Washington Street. Bike lanes will also be added and stormwater drainage will be upgraded. The project spans about 3,500 feet and is expected to begin in the summer of 2025. Funded through the Transportation Improvement Program by the Old Colony MPO.
Mark your calendar for Open Mic Night at the Studio, hosted by Hello Pearl Interiors and Easton's own Davis Pagone. On June 29th from 4:30 to 8 p.m. at 99 Main Street in North Easton, share your music, poetry, stories, or art with the community. All ages are welcome. Food will be available from Diggs Food Truck and Bill's House of Pizza. There's a $15 entry fee for performers, with proceeds benefiting We Do Care. Scan the QR code to sign up and be part of a night of creativity for a great cause.
Celebrate Pride at Unity Church of North Easton on Saturday, June 21st from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 13 Main Street. This family-friendly event will feature food, games, music, and activities in honor of Pride 2025 and the church's 150th anniversary. All are welcome to enjoy a day of fun and community while supporting LGBTQ+ youth, families, and allies. For sponsorship participation info, you can contact welcome2ucne@gmail.com or you can call 508-238-6373.
School on Wheels of Massachusetts has launched its annual 100 Families Challenge, aiming to change 100 futures with 100 families giving $100 each. Thanks to longtime supporters Jay and Claudia Weed, this year's campaign is extra special. The Weeds have doubled their matching gift to $20,000, meaning every donation will go twice as far. Whether big or small, your support helps ensure students facing homelessness get the educational opportunity and stability they deserve.
Langwater Farms' beloved community pizza night is back. Join the fun every Friday night from now through August 29th between 4 and 8 p.m. Enjoy delicious wood-fired pizza, live music, and local craft beer in a welcoming outdoor setting. It's the perfect way to wind down your week with friends, family, and farm-fresh flavor.
Get ready to make waves at the Old Colony YMCA in Easton on Friday, July 18th, from 6:30 to 7:45 p.m. The Mermaids and Sharks Pool Takeover invites kids to dive into a night of themed games, swim alongside mermaids and dodge sharks in a creative, high-energy pool party. It's a fun, interactive way to beat the summer heat and enjoy some aquatic adventure.
Easton Wings of Hope invites all students grades 7 through 12 to a year-end celebration on Wednesday, June 18th from 12 to 2 p.m. at Frothingham Park. Enjoy pizza, sweets, and games as the Wings of Hope Student Coalition wraps up the year and welcomes new students interested in joining. RSVP to secure your spot.
Join the Easton Historical Society and Easton Garden Club on Sunday, June 22nd from 12 to 1 p.m. at 80 Mechanic Street for a special tricentennial celebration. This one-hour event highlights Easton's rich history through beautiful planting and the iconic architecture of H.H. Richardson. All are welcome to attend and explore the roots and the sign that shaped Easton today.
The 13th annual Bears Poker Run is set for Saturday, July 12, 2025 at the Sharon American Legion, 727 South Main Street in Sharon. Registration runs from 9 to 11 a.m. and the event wraps up around 5 p.m. A $25 donation is requested for all riders, passengers, and walk-ins, while kids under 12 are free. Enjoy live music by Southbound, great food, a 50-50 raffle, and a Chinese raffle. All proceeds support the Easton Knights of Columbus Scholarship Fund, the Shane M. Cabino Memorial Scholarship Fund, and the Teddy's Tribe Fighting Childhood Cancer.
Bears Run is seeking sponsors for this year's 13th annual event, held in memory of Bear and an Oliver Ames graduate who tragically lost his life in 2013 due to a motorcycle accident caused by a careless driver. A $100 donation gets your name, family, business, or tribute listed on the event banner. The run supports scholarships of OA seniors pursuing college or trade school. Raffle item donations are also welcome.
The Easton Chamber Music Festival returns June 20th through June 22nd with 4 spectacular concerts featuring world-class musicians. Performances will be held at the Congregational Church of North Easton. This year's theme is an American tapestry. Admission is free with donations gratefully accepted. A full schedule and details can be found at eastonchambermusicfestival.org.
Movie nights in the park are back for another summer of fun, thanks to Easton Wings of Hope. These free family-friendly events will kick off on Saturday, July 12th, and continue every Thursday from July 17th through August 7th, weather permitting. Help them choose the movies by taking a quick survey. Your vote could help shape this summer's lineup. Stay tuned for more details soon.
The Seasons of Music series at Unity Church continues with a special fall concert Sunday, September 28th at 4 p.m. Don't miss Arena Mercenau, violinist of the Chamber Orchestra. The performance takes place at the Unity Church of North Easton, 13 Main Street. For tickets and full program details, you can scan the QR code or you can visit the church's website.
Thank you all for watching. My name is Paola Talarico, and I just got fired from my job at the ice cream factory.
And I'm Jack Ryan. Why?
I refuse to work on Sundays.
This has been Easton News.
Lighting for ECAT production provided by the Avery Lee Williams Family Foundation.